Hey there folks, hope you're all doing well. I'm here in my backyard here in my little palm plot, and it's amazing because I walk back here pretty much every day and I'm constantly finding new seedlings all over. You got this liriope here, which I've been trying to dig up this whole time. It originally went from like right about back here where this little stone path ends, all the way to the front there where my other trachys are. Up there, and I dug like pretty much all of it out, but they got roots, they got great sprouting ability, unfortunately, and they have the ability to just recover the area super easily. So that's what they've done. Unfortunately, it looks like palm seedlings almost from a distance, but no, just liriope. That's a trachy seedling there. But amidst the liriope, which I'm constantly trying to dig out, and now I don't want to dig any of it out, because if I try to dig it out, there might be a seed or seedling that I would end up digging out. So I'm just gonna leave it alone for now, but I'm constantly finding new seedlings. Like I just found one a second ago. Yeah, here, I just found this. This is obviously a sable minor seedling. It's got that classic, silvery blue hue to it. But very nice. I mean, I scattered them. I don't even think I scattered them over there, and it's amazing. So let me give you guys a story first. So back, oh God, it must have been like December or something, probably like a year and a quarter ago, maybe like 16 months ago or something. And I was at the Arboretum, sable minor there, collected some seed from it, and just threw it here in the palm plot, hoping that eventually it would maybe germinate. Didn't really think much of it at the time. I was just threw it there in the hopes that maybe in 20 years I'd have some I'd have a little palm forest back here, and those are still my hopes. But and it wasn't until like many months later when I was just there one day and I'm like, oh my God, there's seedlings everywhere. And they were at that time probably about that big or something, but they were just everywhere. And I just hadn't even noticed it up until that point. And I've been filming these palms very frequently. So anyways, about a month later, God, when was it? Yeah, I think it was like around Christmas. So about a month later, I went to Columbia, South Carolina. It was awesome. Lots of palms there. Beautiful place. And I made lots of videos of all the palms there. And I was in downtown Columbia, and I saw these beautiful Chamaerops humilis, and big ones. And here's the thing about Chamaerops humilis. They're by no means bulletproof palms here. And as you've seen with my green form Chamaerops, they're not even really hardy here. I mean, they're marginal. The green form, certainly. Blue form, maybe a little more hardy. That one certainly is a hardier form that I would love to get. But these, I think, were green form. And I don't even know why. I didn't even really know at the time they could grow in Columbia. I just wasn't expecting to see that there. So I thought that was so cool, and I saw a couple other ones. And I collected some seed from it, I guess, like when in Rome, because, I mean, it wasn't like I was trying to grow them for the DC area. I at the time just was way underestimating their hardiness. I collected the seed, I guess, just for if I end up moving to a warmer climate at some point, I'd have these Chamaerops seedlings to bring with me. I don't really know what it was for, but I got home and I'm like, wait, now I'm gonna have to germinate them, and if they eventually grow, then I'm gonna have to keep them in pots for a number of years. So I was just like, I don't want to have to go through that for a palm that won't grow in the DC area at all. So I just, thinking nothing of it, certainly at the time, I just threw the seeds right back here under these like figs. You can see this fig here just starting to put out its new growth for the spring season. But I just threw them right here. It was all covered in liriope at the time. I wonder if I actually dug out some of the seeds when I dug out the liriope. None of them have really germinated at that point. And I still not exactly sure, but it's very interesting because I was back here, and recently, it was probably a few months ago, and I noticed over here next to what these newly planted trachy seedlings there, I noticed a seedling that was a lot thicker than the other ones. And it was really interesting because the Chamaerops I actually planted later, but for some reason they might have been, I don't know, that they may have been, maybe they're slower, they're faster growers or something, but it was a lot thicker than the other sable minor seedlings, and it could have been chewed back or cut back or something. And then recently it was either cut back or chewed back again, and the entire plant was just completely cut back. It's possible to grow back from the roots, but I think it's a goner. It just disappeared. It was like right there. I think something chewed it back or something completely to the ground, and I'm just leaving the roots alone, but I'm just hoping it grows back. And I really couldn't tell. People had different opinions. They're like, it could be a Chamaerops. Again, it was just a tiny seedling, but it had like almost a little bit of bluish tinge, and those were green form Chamaerops, but it looked certainly greener than sable minor, and it was also a lot bigger, which was strange. Even though I planted the Chamaerops later, I wasn't really sure at all. And then just today, I was really sad about the loss of that seedling. Just today, I was over here in my garden bed, and I found this palm here. And so recently I've been planting a lot of trackies. I don't think I planted a trachea back here. So I don't think this is a Fortunae seedling. Because I remember I planted the Fortunae there, Fortunae up there from Caleb, my friend Caleb. And I got more in pots. Really nice of him. They look fantastic. And I don't think I planted one here. I'm almost certain I did not. But now just today I was back here and I noticed this seedling here. So this seedling is, I mean, you guys tell me, it looks to me, obviously not stable minor. It's either Chamaerops Fortunae or Chamaerops humilis, just judging by the palms I've thrown back here. It almost looks like a Washingtonia robusta, but I never ever collected seeds from robusta, and I collected some from Folifera, but I germinated myself. Anyways, assuming that this is not a trachea I planted, I mean, I'm thinking this really does look like Chamaerops. And again, it's in a very fragile state right now. I want to be careful. I was actually just digging around back here a few weeks ago. I put some dirt on top of it. It's just in a very fragile state. Could easily die if someone steps on it, something happens to it. But the other thing that would signal Chamaerops is also this, which looks like cold damage probably. And again, these are obviously, as I said, by no means foolproof palms here. So that would indicate that it is. Looks, I don't know, I mean, it does look kind of trachea-like, but it also has like, I don't know how to describe it, like a little bit of a duller look to it, sort of more dull, like a Chamaerops. It really does look a little bit washy-like, but no way it's a washy. So you guys let me know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this palm seedling. Do you guys think it could be Chamaerops? I think it's just maybe too early to tell, but just a video to throw at you guys, see if you guys have any ideas. I always love hearing your input. I really do, and I appreciate and value all your guys' feedback and ideas. So let me know what you guys think. I will keep this thing watered, try to keep it alive, and who knows? I'm back here all the time, constantly finding new seedlings that are growing back here. In fact, look at this one, another seedling here. This almost looks like, I think that's another stable minor, but either way, lots of seedlings growing back here. And this one is just obviously a lot lighter green. So clearly, to me, it looks like Chamaerops humilis. Just judging by the palms I had back here, I'm almost certain I didn't plant a trachea back here. Yeah, I definitely didn't. So you let me know. I'm thinking that could be one of the remnant Chamaerops humilis, and if that did survive the winter, and if it is, I guess only time will tell. But I will keep you guys updated because I really am excited to see which it turns out to be. So take care, folks. Have a good one. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a good one. Enjoy the warm spring weather. Certainly nice here in the DC area, and yeah, try some of these awesome hardy palms because they're very rewarding. Trust me, they're awesome. Take care, folks.